Hey, welcome back. This is the Lancaster Chamber of Commerce show, Minding Your Business. I'm Chris Spiker, Antelope Valley Florist. Our next guest, Aaron Goldstein. Who's our next guest?
Our next guest is Don Jameson from Don's Residential Doors.
Hey, welcome, Don.
Oh, glad to be here, thanks.
And we're trying something different. You know,
Okay.
we record the show every week. We've been doing this for a year and a half. Chamber's been doing it for about 8 years. So last year or so, we've been videotaping so that the show will have a larger footprint. And today we're standing versus sitting.
Very good.
So trying to bring a little life into it.
Okay.
So we have a conversation, you talk to me, but when you have a point to make, it's all about the video. And Aaron and I were over at the fairgrounds today talking to a guy that we interviewed a year ago. He was selling his product online, and the guy online said, "Do you have a video?" And the guy says, "I do." So now you have a
Okay.
video.
Very good. Thank you.
Tell me a little bit about Don's Residential Doors.
I've been here in the Valley since 1975. Been in this business as a finish carpenter all these years. I've been doing this stuff. I've done a lot. I've worked for just about everybody here in the Valley. So a few years ago, I thought I ought to just go do this on my own and set up my own business and get started with this.
Gulp.
And just, yeah, see how far I can get with this. And
How far?
So far, so good.
You know what I like is nice card. It's got a picture of your original truck on it,
Hmm.
and you're tagged.
Yes.
Your vehicle's tagged, you're tagged, you've
Mhm.
got a stack of cards.
I
I
do.
mean, this is pretty. Did you read a book or something?
No, I just thought this is the way it's going to work. Actually, the shirts were the wife's idea. She was the one that thought, if we're going to do this, we need to look professional. So,
That's Ann, right?
Annie,
We
yes.
have to mention her.
yes.
You were out,
She's the boss, yes.
and you guys had a big day today. You were out in the lobby. You got to meet Steve Knight when he
Got to
came
meet
in.
Steve Knight, yes.
You
Got a picture.
your
Mhm.
$1,000 photograph.
Yes,
Didn't cost you a thing.
yeah,
Except an hour of your time.
yeah. Nice guy. Yeah.
This week you were at the B4B, so you joined the Chamber of
Mhm.
Commerce. Thank
Yes.
you very much. And now you work it.
Yes.
You show up.
Mhm.
And I saw you hand a couple of business cards out.
I did. I've actually got a couple of jobs. The very first beta breakfast that I went with you guys, I got cornered on the way out.
In a good way.
In a good way, and did a couple of jobs already. And then this morning I got asked about a couple more things that I'm going to go. I got an appointment as soon as we get done here today to go look at something from one of the members this morning.
And were you like begging and groveling for business?
Oh, no. No, no.
You were just saying hello.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just there. I want to get in and meet these people and get my name out there and get things going. And yeah, they just, they need what I'm doing right now. There's a lot of need for that.
Well, there's a lot of meetings when you join the Chamber of Commerce.
Yes.
You don't have to go to all of them. But, you know, go to what you can. We realize you got to work. I mean,
Yes.
that's what pays the bills.
Yeah, we went to a ribbon cutting out at the steakhouse a few weeks ago. That was a lot of fun out there. That was pretty neat. And there again, passing out some cards, talking to some people, and oh, okay, I know we know mutual people, and passed some cards out. Got a couple of leads from out there, so this is working out well for me.
So part of the reason is you're there with a card.
Yes.
But why do you think people would choose a guy that specializes in doors versus someone who does it all? Tough question. Huh?
I have gone behind these gentlemen that say they can do it all, and I've had to do a lot of repairs. What I do is kind of specialized, and I have a whole truck full of special equipment to do just that, and this is pretty much all I focus on. There's all kinds of other things I get asked to do that I'm going to take that on. But it's not, if it was easy, then you could just go buy one and take it home and screw it on yourself and that'd be that. But unfortunately, it's not that easy.
Yeah, there's, first you got to make sure the frame is square,
Mhm.
the house is square,
Yes.
it's not leaning over,
And they never are.
and they never are.
They never are. They're close, but they're still made by hand. Houses are still built by hand, and they are not perfectly square.
So you do mainly residential,
Yes.
and so this is front doors, interior doors,
Mhm.
hollow core,
Yep.
pocket doors.
Pocket doors I've fixed. Sliding glass doors. A lot of those sliding glass doors, when you got to put both hands on them, pull the thing open like that. I managed to fix probably 85% of the ones I go look at. Some of them are too far gone, but most of them we can repair.
Does it have anything to do with the gravel and the grit that blows in the air?
Absolutely.
Everything,
Yes.
huh?
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
kind of like you need to go to the dentist every once in a while, but the same your doors and your
Yeah.
locks,
Mhm.
they're out there in that
Yeah,
weather.
and there's wheels on the bottom of those doors, and those doors are heavy. That's a big piece of glass, and
Right.
those little bitty wheels down there. And eventually, they just give up. And so we pull them all apart, clean all the tracks, replace all the hardware, readjust everything, readjust the latches, the whole thing. So when we're
And then
done,
you can open it with one finger.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Most of them you can. I have to warn people if they have children around to watch it with this door because they're finger mashers.
Yeah.
When you're used to having to drag the thing and all of a sudden it just whips shut, that you're going to get your fingers in there.
Yeah, that's the problem with things working too good.
Mm, yeah.
In the flower business, we do that when we sharpen our knives.
Oh yes.
It
Oh,
takes
yes.
a little while to get used to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So do you do the work yourself?
I do. When you call Don's Doors, you get Don. I don't have a crew. I don't have people I send. It's me. I do it.
You don't want to call it Don and Friends?
No.
Just
No.
a thought.
No. I want to keep it this way.
Yeah.
If I got a whole crew of people out there working, that turns my role into a management role. I'd rather be the hands-on guy. I want to be the guy that's fitting the doors in and doing the work, and
And if you get too busy, you'll let us know.
I'll let you know.
Your truck was in the fair parade a couple weeks ago.
It was my old original work truck. We've hung on to all these years, and we use it for advertising. We had the kindergarten class from Jack Northrop School, Mrs. Myers' class, decorate, and we stuck the decorations all down the side of the thing because the theme of the parade was Who Let the Kids Out.
Yeah.
And we actually won a trophy for the best single vehicle in there because of their decorations. So we'll have to be sure to go by the school and show them that and thank them all for it.
Wow.
That was great fun. There was 28 kindergarten kids putting handprints on this paper. And how their teacher does that day in and day out with 28 of those little kids is that woman deserves a medal. She really does.
You know, Aaron here had the same experience in a classroom, but they were not kindergartners. They were, high school students that
Oh, okay.
just didn't want to be there.
Okay.
I'm thinking, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was an amazing marketing device to put your truck in the parade.
It is.
Didn't cost very much.
No, it didn't cost very much. All kinds of people down through there. They were all taking pictures, the name and the phone numbers on the side of the truck, along with all the decorations. I've actually gotten a couple of calls. We did the Christmas parade last year. Got a couple of calls that we saw you in the parade because when people ask, when they call, one of the things we always ask them is, "Where did you find us?"
Right.
And that's one of them is from the parade. And they'll take pictures of it and then call you up later. More than happy to come by and see what you need.
Why did you decide to join the Chamber of Commerce?
I needed some more help in getting my name out there, and I needed a little. Hopefully, I can learn from these people about running the business part. That's the part that I kind of struggle with. Well, we're getting there. We're learning. Doing the actual work, that's the fun part, and that part I'm pretty good at, but it's the other part that, and hopefully by hanging around and meeting with all these people and interacting and just listening and talking to them and stuff, that we've already picked up some stuff already on how to make things a little smoother and go a little easier.
Well, we want to pour gasoline on that.
Well, thank
Positively.
you. Thank you.
Yeah. I like the look. I mean, it tells the story. And when I first saw it, I thought, okay. And then I saw you driving around town.
Yeah.
And then you showed up to the second meeting, and the Valley Press publishes new members in that
Yes.
section of the paper. And this is so, now I've seen you like 5 times. Gee, and guess what? I got a front door that needs help.
Okay.
So I said, I need to have my wife talk to you because who makes the decisions in the household?
Yes. Probably 85% of my customers are the women. They're the ones I deal with, which is great because they'll tell you exactly what they want. And as long as I give them what they want, then we're in good shape.
And so this is something you've learned.
Yes.
And so that just comes
Mhm.
included in the price.
Mhm. It does.
See, that's something that not every business owner has figured out,
Yeah, no, I kind of know who I'm dealing with here.
to know who you're dealing
And
with.
I have no problem with, if that's what they want, you betcha, I'll give it to them. Yeah. I may try to suggest there's a couple other things we can do here, but the decision is ultimately theirs. I'm going to do what they want, keep them happy.
Aaron, did you have a question?
I didn't.
Hey, you have a front door.
Well, I have a front door. Half of it doesn't open. We have it that way because we don't want it to open.
Oh, it's
a
in
double door.
In the
It's
double
a double
door.
door
Yes.
for show.
Yes?
Yeah. Why did we build double doors? Oh, because we thought we were going to
Bringing
buy
in beds.
beds and pianos.
Well, and it's the look. It looks majestic having this great grand entryway there, but really you only use one of them unless you're either moving in or out.
But you need that.
Yeah. People call me for estimates. They ask for prices over the phone. It's kind of hard to give a price on the phone. I can get you a ballpark figure, but I really need to come and look at what you do. And that visit doesn't cost anything. I don't charge anything to come look.
Free estimate.
Free estimates.
So you had a question for me. Does it matter what kind of door I buy?
No, it doesn't. It costs the same. It doesn't matter if it's a wood, a fiberglass, a metal door. It's all the cost to install it is the same. I'd rather get with you first and look at what you've got, throw some suggestions at you.
Before you make a decision, give Don a call at 945-7535. Don Javenson and his wife Ann, Don's Residential Doors. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.